Hi friends, and welcome to today's evening yoga flow. Today is a great class to do before you go to bed to relax and unwind for the end of the day. So if you're ready, maybe grab a block. You can also grab a pillow or a blanket to relax. We're going to be moving gently through the body today, so just get comfortable. If you want to put on your pajamas, some comfortable clothes, just get ready to relax and breathe, and let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start today's practice at the back of our mat in a child's pose, but in a wide-legged. So first, sit onto your shins and then take your knees, open them as wide as your mat. Your two big toes are touching together. This is going to allow us to create more space and openness through the heart. Start to walk your hands forward and gently resting your forehead onto your mat. Just breathe, taking deep breaths in through the belly and the ribs and the lungs. And exhale long breaths out. Closing your eyes here, opening the hips. We're just focusing on relaxing and releasing the muscles. Releasing the muscles from the day. Letting go of any tension, any stress from the day, and being in this present moment. And start to walk your hands to the left outer edge of your mat. So taking a side stretch in this child's pose. Feeling that nice lengthening stretch on the right side. Taking deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And then inhale, taking your hands back to center as you stretch them forward. And then inhale, taking your hands to the right edge of your mat. Resting your forehead or maybe on the cheek. Feeling that stretch through the left side now. Taking deep breaths in and out. Relaxing the body and the mind. And then taking your hands back to center, stretch them forward. Go ahead and walk your hands up into a seated. Roll forward into tabletop position. Just a quick cat and cow to go ahead and release the spinal cord as you inhale. Drop the belly nice and low and look forward. And then exhale, just round your spine up towards the sky, tucking your chin to your chest. And again, inhale, drop the belly nice and low, your gaze looks forward or your eyes are closed. And exhale, round the spine up towards the sky. Last time here as you inhale, drop the belly, sink it low, feel that stretch through the front of the body. And then exhale, rounding the spine up towards the sky here, releasing the spine and the back from this day. Inhale, taking the body back to neutral, and then walk your hands as you keep your hips up high, walking the hands forward into puppy stretch, and letting the forehead and the elbows melt on the ground. Feel free to use any props under the head, like a blanket, a pillow, maybe a block, and let your upper body release and relax here. Feeling that opening in the chest and the shoulders. And at the same time, it's helping to really stretch through the belly as well. So just breathe through the front of the body, letting more blood flow and oxygen into the shoulders and the chest. And now roll forward onto your belly into a Sphinx pose, so you're on your forearms. Take a deep breath in. Inhale as you open the chest, look forward. And then keep your left forearm on the mat. You're just gonna bend your right knee, so bending your right heel to your glute, and grab your right heel with your right hand. Now try to face your fingertips the same direction as your toes, and push down with your palm against the toes towards your glute. I want you to really feel into this quadricep stretch, so not just grabbing your foot and your leg, but really just watching me for a second here and following so you can get a deep stretch in the quadricep. Maybe you've been on your feet all day, a seated position. This is a really good release, whatever you've been doing through the day. And then slowly release, taking the leg down, and we take it to the opposite side. So you're on your right forearm, bending the left leg and grabbing your left foot with your left hand. And remembering pushing the toes into your glute, facing your fingertips the same direction as your toes. And try to keep your chest open, still squaring the hips here. Feeling this beautiful deep stretch through the front of your leg, breathing into the leg here. Closing your eyes. Good, and then slowly release the leg. Take your arm forward, placing your hands along the side of your ribs. Go ahead and push your body into upward facing dog, just opening the chest, feeling this nice back bend. And then exhale, push your weight back into child's pose with your knees and feet together. Relaxing on your forehead, take a deep breath in and long breath out. Good, and then you're gonna swing forward and roll onto your butt, placing your soles of the feet into butterfly. So you're towards the front of your mat. Open the hips, place your hands either along the ankles or your feet. Sit up nice and tall, open your heart here, and start to just take a little slow movement towards the right side. Letting go of any stiffness that's held in the upper body through the back. Just releasing it here. Deep breaths in and out. And then moving to the opposite direction. So towards the left side. Deep breath in. And long breath out. Good, and then take it back up to center. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. And exhale, you're just gonna fold forward and let your upper body be heavy as you relax in your butterfly. Letting the knees stay open, feeling the stretch through the thighs and the hips. And relaxing the shoulders down and away from the ears. Close your eyes, relax your eyebrows. Don't hold any tension in the face. Relax the mind, welcoming lots of oxygen, deep breaths, and slowly letting your upper back come into a seated position. And you're going to take your block, just make sure you have it on the side of your mat so you have it ready. Straighten your legs in front of you, and inhale as you lengthen the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, you're gonna fold towards your toes. Now if you can't reach the toes, grab under your knees, grab along the ankles or the calves, or you can even use a yoga strap or maybe a belt. And just relax as you fold forward, letting the upper body be heavy, feeling that stretch in the hamstrings. About really elongating the spine forward, just with your breath, not forcing anything here. Good, and then slowly release. And you're gonna come onto your back, slowly, however is comfortable for you, all the way onto your back. Straighten your right leg in front of you and hug your left knee into your chest. And just start to wiggle your left knee side to side here. Loosening up that left hip joint. Good, and then taking the soles of your feet onto your mat, and you're gonna let your knees fall towards the right side. And once you have your knees towards the right, stack your left on top of the right. Your left arm is gonna straighten towards the left side, and your right hand can just stay on top of your left leg here. Let your head look towards the left side. Keeping your eyes closed in the spinal twist. stretch along the side and that opening in the chest. Good, and then release. Coming back to center as you stretch your left leg out now. Hug your right knee into your chest and then move your right knee side to side here. Moving with the breath, deep breaths in and out. The breath is super important here. Releasing the sole of the foot on the mat. Both feet come on the mat with the soles. And now you're going to let your knees fall towards the left side. Try to stack your right knee directly on top of the left hand on top of your right leg, and then stretch your right arm towards the right side. And your eyes, your head will look towards the right side in the spinal twist. So feeling a stretch through the right side now. Feeling that opening through the right shoulder and the chest. Closing your eyes. Try to deepen your breath. Deep breath in through the nose. And deep breath out. Slowly coming back to center. And taking our last pose here, as you take your block, place it right under your butt, your sacrum. Make sure it's not on your lower back. This is called waterfall, or you can call it legs up the wall if you'd like to do it with your legs up against the wall. What you'll do is just push your butt and your legs against a wall, and it will be straight up towards the sky. Or you can just use a block, maybe a pillow underneath, and just letting the blood flow all the way down to your head. Releasing the lower body, letting it be heavy now with the feet. Maybe you want to keep a bend in the knees, so you're not holding any effort, you're just keeping the body relaxed. Arms are just rested along the side of your body, and you're just closing your eyes. Letting the mind be quiet. Welcoming this evening of rest for a good night's sleep. Yoga can really improve the quality and duration of your sleep every night just by simply doing 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching to release and relax the muscles. More importantly, helping to release and relax the mind. So feel free to pause this video, maybe holding this position for 5 minutes. But if you're ready to come out, go ahead and release the legs down onto your mat. Lift the hips up as you release the block. And come into our very last pose, Shavasana. Let this be the most important pose of all, because it is. Let the arms and the legs come wider than the mat, with the toes and the fingers falling out. Really relax the body. Let every single body part be super heavy. Feeling supported on your mat. Just relax and breathe. And I invite you, if you are ready for a good night's rest tonight, stay in this position, or if you're on your mat, come onto your bed and come into Shavasana. And get ready to have an amazing sleep tonight. Just breathe. Letting everything go from this day. Stay here as long as you can. However, if you're ready to come out, maybe it's time to do a couple of things before you go to bed. Just deepen your breath and wiggle your fingers and toes, just finding little movement in the body. And then you're going to roll into your fetal position. So however you want to get there. And then meeting me in a cross-legged, easy position at the center of your mat. Keep your eyes closed. Stay relaxed with the body. And closing off the practice, take a deep inhale as you open the arms. Reach them up towards the sky, stretching out the arms and the fingers. And exhale, taking your hands down to your heart. Open your eyes and thank yourself, showing lots of gratitude for being here, taking this opportunity out of your busy evening to do this practice for yourself. I hope you have a good rest tonight, and subscribe to Yena Yoga to stay up to date. All my love and light. Namaste.